Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Working out is essential for our body, but there is a downside of just working out, and that is becoming stiff and tense. And if you're stiff and tense, then you will limit the range of motion, your mobility and flexibility. So in order to prevent that, you should be stretching. I've explained the importance of stretching in the other videos as well, and in this video I will show you a full body stretching routine that you can do on your rest days or before going to bed, and like that you will be more relaxed and you will fall asleep faster. So without further ado, let's start with the stretching routine. Also put the mat as it's more comfy, and then you can also put music. Reiki music will be a great option, as it will also help with your emotional. So as first stretching exercise, what we're gonna do is some circles with our ankles to work on our mobility, and it will also allow us to work on the flexibility as well. We're gonna do 10 on each foot. Then let's go to the other side. Okay, now we're going to switch foot. The other side as well. Once you've done the ankle rotation, what you're going to do is just go down and up with your ankle. And by the way, if it's your first time that you're doing this full body stretching routine, what you can do is, as it's your first time, you're not used to doing stretching, what you can do is just do one round. So you do the exercises just once, and then the more you get used to this full body stretching routine, you can then do 2 sets of each exercise, 2 rounds basically, or you can even do 3 sets like I normally do. And remember guys, that doing stretching is a type of workout because you're working on your muscles, and you will also then become more flexible over time. It's like progressions. If you're trying to do the split, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Now this next exercise, you don't necessarily have to do it just like me, because it's difficult and it's for our feet. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your feet like this, and like that you will stretch. Hold it as much as you can, don't force it. If you want, you can also do it just with one foot, and then the more you progress, then you can switch to both feet just like me. After that exercise of holding 10 seconds, we're gonna move to our hamstrings and legs, and we're gonna do one of my favorite hamstring stretching exercises. If you want, you can also do it like this, because it will target different muscle fibers. And I always say it, if you want, you can add dynamics. So this would be asymmetric, and dynamics would do this type of motion to like elasticity. With this exercise, try to keep your back straight, and if you can only reach about here, it's okay. You're working, like I said, it's a progression, so it's a great way to start. Now what you're gonna do is go on your knees, and now just lean back like this, and like that you will stretch your quads. If you want to go to the extreme, you can then lay down like that. But as I'm not trying here to force too much, I'm trying to relax, so I'm not going to push to my limits. Okay, that's 10. I think I did even more than 10. Now, next exercise, sit down, put one leg in front of you and the other foot where your knee is, and now you want to lean forward. You will feel your hamstrings as well. Switch leg, and always remember to keep your back, so when you push your back, you will feel your hamstring even more. Now be in this position and put your legs to one side and then switch to the other side. I'm gonna do 10 on each side. Try to push your hip up, that will stretch more. That should be 20. You know, talking and counting doesn't work for me. This next one, you're familiar to it, which is a squat, a deep squat, as a matter of fact. But what you're gonna do is point your feet slightly outwards because your knees are also pointing outwards, and put your elbows in between your legs. And now try to push so your hips go outwards. That's a great stretch. You can also close your eyes, really breathe, really take inhale and exhale, really take deep breaths and try to relax. That should be 10. And now we're going to go to the next position, which is sitting, and similar. You put your feet together like this, and now what you're going to do is try to lean forward, and you will feel here a great amount of stretch. And remember to keep your back straight. Alright, and when you stop doing the stretching, also with hamstrings, wrists, whatever type of stretching you're doing, always remember that when you go back to the normal position, or you just stop doing the stretching, go slowly. Don't just, you know, what I'm trying to tell you is, don't do it like this and then pop up, because then you can tear your muscles. Next exercise, lay on your back, very comfortable, and then bring one of your knees up, and then try to bring it as close to your chest as possible. Now we'll stretch your lower back and your glutes, mainly your glutes. And the back of your, and the rest of your torso, so your entire back, try to keep it straight. Don't do it like this, okay? Just really be relaxed, keep your back straight and push it, okay? Now we're gonna do on the other leg, and another option would be to do with both legs. This is what it would look like if you do it with both legs. Now we have done a few exercises for our lower body. Now we're gonna move to our midsection, and it will be for the abs. And what you have to do is to be in this position right here, and just hold this position and breathe, like literally breathe. And hold it for 10 seconds. That should be enough. And now you're gonna move to this position right here. I have to put the phones away because I can't move. And just do it like this. Now we're gonna move to one of my favorite combos. I love doing these two exercises simultaneously, and which is a upper body stretch. So you put one leg, you put yourself on your knees, and then bring one arm to beneath your other arm, and now just rotate, and it feels very good. Once you've done 10 seconds, we're gonna switch sides. And now again, lay on your back, and now put your lower back to one side, and then rotate your upper body to the other side. Now rotate to the other side. The next exercise is very similar to the previous one, but this time in reverse. So what you have to do is to lay down on your belly, bring your knees to one side, and then rotate to the other side. Okay, now switch side. This next stretching exercise, you can do it on your knees, or even sitting, or even standing, and you just have to bend like this by stretching your lats and your obliques. Now let's do it on the other side. And release. Now very easy, just rotate like this, just really don't use a lot of energy, it's just a rotation so that you can relax. I prefer to do this now standing, which is the tricep stretch. Just try to bring your arm as far back as you can. That will stretch a lot. Now switch arm. Release slowly. Now this next one I've already shown you in some other videos. It's putting your hand against the wall and then rotate. That will stretch your shoulders, your chest and your biceps. Let's do the other arm. And really feel the stretch. Put your hands against the wall. You can also use the dip bars for this exercise. It doesn't necessarily have to be the wall. And now just stretch your shoulders. Just hug yourself as much as you can. Really love yourself because this will stretch your traps. And rhomboids, I almost forgot to mention that. Let's do it like this. Alright. And now, one shoulder exercise that everyone knows. Switch arm. Now we're going to move to our wrists, and I've also shown you this stretching exercise for the wrists. Do it like this, and then we do the reverse. Seconds here, and we do 10 seconds like that. Do it on this side. Release and do it like this. Do also some rotations. As you know, now we have done basically one stretching exercise for each muscle, but now the most important one is where it's get a lot of tense is on our neck, because the traps and shoulders, they carry a lot of emotional state, because we put a lot of pressure on our traps and shoulders, because if you're someone that has a very stressed routine, you will feel your traps and shoulders very stiff, because your emotional is very connected to to your traps and shoulders. Also responsibility, you can also put it on your traps and shoulders, but our neck is also very important, because from here, from our neck, we run down to the traps, and that is where you will feel it a lot. So for this next stretching exercise, what we're going to do is neck rotations. We're going to do 10 on each side. So we're going to do 10 like this, and then the other way around. The other side. And that's it. Now put to one side and really stretch your neck. Slowly, and do it on the other side. And then keynote is do this exercise in front of the mirror, because when you stretch, right, and your traps and shoulders and everything are sore, what you do is it's involuntary. So you raise your shoulder like this. It's something that is, you do not control it, it's basically like that, because you're not relaxed. And because of that, when you're doing it in front of the mirror and you see that you're bringing your shoulders up, try to relax, all right? And now to finish it off, we're gonna do again for the neck, up and down, up and down. Now, after doing all the exercise, I feel lighter, I feel more relaxed, and this is definitely a great stretching routine if you are on your rest days, or even before going to bed, or even if you are one of those guys that likes to wake up early in the morning and do some kind of exercise. This would also be a great routine. Just remember, guys, to move your body. You have a body to move, so move as much as you can, and then also really try to enjoy this full body stretching routine as much as you work out. And with all that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you won't miss any new coming videos. And I'll see you next time. Thank you and see ya. And guys, I almost forgot. Namaste.